Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we are learning writing, how to write a speech. You can refer to your textbook page 98. So first of all, what is a speech? A speech is used to tell messages to the audience by using words. Most of the time speech is delivered in a formal way, or in Malay we call it ucapan. Okay, speech refers to ucapan. How do you tell a message to people? And normally it is delivered in a formal way, okay, secara formal. So how do you write a good speech? Okay, I have divided this video into 3 parts. Okay, number 1, paragraph 1, introduction. Number 2, paragraph number 2, 3 and 4. This is the body or the content of your speech. And the last one is paragraph number 5. Okay, that is the closure, the ending of your speech. Okay, first one, paragraph 1, introduction. Okay, to write a speech, first thing first, perkara pertama sekali, you have to greet your audience. Awak kena greet ni mengucapkan salam to the audience, kepada penonton. Imagine that you are giving speech during an assembly. Awak bayangkan awak sedang memberi ucapan di perhimpunan. So the first one is good morning to the headmaster, good morning to the teachers and all of my friends. Okay, that is the first thing first. After that, you must introduce yourself. My name is Karim. I am from SK Permas Jaya. Okay. And you can further introduce yourself. I'm from 5 Pintar and whatnot. Okay, and you have to introduce your topic. Today, I want to talk about take care of yourself. Okay, so these 3 things, greeting, introduce yourself and introduce the topic. These 3 things must be included in your introduction. Okay, di dalam awak punya pendahuluan. Bagikan salam, perkenalkan diri, perkenalkan topik apa yang awak nak cakap. So that is paragraph number 1, introduction. Next one, paragraph number 2, 3 or 4. This part is where you put your content of the speech. Awak letakkan awak punya isi-isi penting. Okay, for example, the topic is take care of yourself. Topik ni adalah jaga diri sendiri. Okay, so paragraph number 2, 3 and 4 is where you give point and its elaboration. Bagikan point dan penerangan. Remember that 1 point is for 1 paragraph. Satu perenggan letakkan 1 point sahaja. Okay, satu main idea. Okay, remember that we have learned about main idea, and then we must have supporting details and concluding sentences. Okay, so apply that in your paragraph. For example, we must always tell our parent where we are going to go. Okay, the words that I underline, perkataan yang saya gariskan itu, that is the main point. Itu adalah main point dia. Okay, this is important because our parent can help to find us in case of emergency. This is the supporting detail, and you can continue your paragraph. Sambung lagi ayat awak. Jangan berhenti di 2 ayat sahaja. Try to write more and more. Okay. Next paragraph. Paragraph number 3. For example, next, we must not follow any strangers. Okay, saya gariskan perkataan tu. Itu adalah main idea. Next, we must not follow any strangers. Strangers can be very dangerous as we do not know them. That is the supporting detail. Okay. So remember that paragraph number 2, 3 and 4 is where you put your points and elaboration. Awak letakkan awak punya isi penting, letakkan awak punya penerangan. Okay. And after that, lastly, paragraph number 5 is the closure, the ending of your speech. Penutup ucapan awak. Apa perlu kita buat? What do we have to do? Thank the audience. Terima kasih kepada audience. That's all from me. For example, how can you thank the audience? You can say, that's all from me. Thank you for listening, or thank you for lending me your ears. I hope you are well. I hope you understand my speech and whatnot. You can say anything to thank the audience. So, in conclusion, how to write speech. Remember that we have introduction where you greet the audience, introduce yourself as well as introduce the topic. And then we have the paragraph number 2, 3 or 4. That is where you put your points and elaboration. And last one, paragraph number 5 is where you close your speech by thanking the audience. And remember that in between the paragraph, you can insert teachers and friends, ladies and gentlemen. In between the paragraph, di antara setiap perenggan tu. Okay, not necessarily all the paragraph. Tidak semestinya semua paragraph. For example, after paragraph number 2. Okay, selepas perenggan kedua, nak masuk perenggan ketiga tu, awak boleh masukkan teachers and friends. Okay, and then you can also insert ladies and gentlemen. Okay, selepas paragraph number 4. For example, after paragraph number 4, you can insert ladies and gentlemen. And then continue with your paragraph number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. I hope you are doing well and whatnot. Okay. So if you have any question, please ask during our Google Meet. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.